Hey guys, Bobby here. I thought today we'll take a look at the Spyderco Techno. And I have been carrying this knife a lot. I really like this knife. As you can see, CTS-XHP, a nice stonewash blade, 2.5-inch blade, 3.6 ounces, but I'll throw all the stats in the description. A beautiful stonewash handle. I love that blue gear pattern back spacer. Really nice pocket clip. Everything's been I think it's been stonewashed or bead blasted because it has that nice like matte finish. Just a really great knife, especially for such a small knife. You know, 2.5 inches. I'll be honest, when I first got this, I thought I don't know. I kind of held off on buying it. And I have to say, this is probably one of the better purchases I've done in a long time. I mean, this has quickly become one of my favorite knives. And I just find myself carrying it all the time. And mostly because, so for a really, first of all, it's really small. So it just goes in your pocket really well. You know, I love that wire pocket clip. It's 3.6 ounces, like I said. So, I mean, even though it's so small, it still has like a substantial fill-in your hand. You know, one of the reasons I like the Chris Reeve Undenzum is, you know, that fill-in on the top where you get your thumb up there. And I mean, same thing with this. You know, that blade shape kind of has that sheep foot with the belly. Kind of, you know, reminds me of the Southern a little bit. But, you know, it's a very useful design, and I mean, I just really like it. And you would think because this is, you know, it's a thick, has a thick stock. But, I mean, it really comes down to a really fine edge, and it cuts really well. I don't know if you guys can see that there, but, I mean, it really cuts well. I was actually really shocked. I did a cardboard cut test just to kind of, you know, show how useful this is, and I'll throw that in just in the description. But I mean, I was shocked at how well this cuts. Like I said, really good ergonomics. The cutout here to disengage the lock bar. I mean, it just really, you know, it feels good. You get your hand in there, and it feels secure. The pocket clip does move around. Let's see if we could see. Here, you can see that mark right there. So that's from it moving. You know, when it's whenever I grab it, it just kind of, I think the meat from like right here in my hand, it just kind of pushes it down a little bit. But it's nothing bad. Honestly, I don't mind it at all. It's not a hot spot. I really like this knife. I have to say, this is, if you're thinking about it, I'll say it, you should get it. Because I don't know why, I've held off on this. And I thought about it, I was like, maybe I might not like it. But, I mean, like I was saying, this has quickly become one of my favorite knives. It's kind of made me appreciate smaller knives. And, you know, I just really like it. Give you guys some size comparisons. Here's the Spyderco Dragonfly. And that's what I was saying about the Techno, is like, because of the weight, like, you know, this weighs almost nothing. And I mean, it goes in your hand and that's fine. But I mean, this gives you like a, you know, it fills your hand more. That weight just, to me, it makes it even better. You know, I like it. So that's the Dragonfly. Here's the Sage 2. You can see it's quite a bit smaller than the Sage 2 there. And I've shown this before, but I'll show you guys the pocket clip. You can see how it's more of a darker, like a bead blast finish compared to the Sage. And they even did it on all the hardware. So it's, you know, it's really nice. That's the Sage. And then we'll go up to the paramilitary. There is the paramilitary. And one more, we'll do the Spyderco Southern. Now, I actually bought this knife. You know, I was interested a long time ago, but I did my Spyderco Southern review. I think it was a Southern review. It was one of them. And somebody left in the comments, they're like, you know, you should check out the Techno. Because I kept talking about the fit and finish of this Southern. I mean, you know, it really has the best fit and finish of, you know, I mean, any Spyderco knife. And somebody said, well, you should check out the Techno because it, you know, it has equal fit and finish. So I gave it a shot, tried it out, and man, I tell you what, I love this thing too. It's a great knife. Has all the, like how the Southern has, you know, kind of has the same jimping type of feel. You know, it's smooth, but it feels good. You know, how everything is just really smooth on the Southern. And it's the same thing with the Techno. It has a really good finish to it. I did see, I guess, some complaints where people didn't really care for, you see how it's cut? And I don't mind it. I mean, I don't jab my thumb right here, or, you know, none of this is sharp to me. I mean, the ergonomics are great. I mean, I really like it. But that's just me. I would definitely say, you know, if you're thinking about this, I would pick it up. I would definitely buy that. So, I mean, it's, you know, I did a Spyderco top 10 video, my 10 favorite Spyderco knives. And, I mean, if I had to redo that, this would have to be, you know, in there somewhere really close to that Southern. Which the Southern was number 2 for me. But, you know, I don't know. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks. Bye.